Hey there, everyone. Welcome to today's Community AMA. I hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend. Yeah. And we've got a little bit something different here again. Hi, everyone. I see a lot of new people coming to the chat as well, so happy to have you here and welcome. Just having a few updates. So Mirko and Andrew actually want to be joining us from here. They were at an event today, but they wanted to come on and share some news with everyone here. So getting them in now. They should be popping in soon. But we will get kicked off straight away with a few things. So obviously there's a few giveaways that we've had just recently, everyone, and I'll give an update right now. The team's actually just rolling in, but I'll start off with this. So a few questions that we've had. Oh, there you go. Andrew, Mirko, Simon, welcome. welcome. The whole team's here. And Sai's still working out his audio, but that's fine. Let's see if we can work it out. Okay, so guys, first off, I'll quickly address some of the questions before the guys get into some stuff.
Yeah, just quick, sorry to interrupt. We have a meeting starts anytime, so sorry, our partner is a little bit late. That's why we might disappear, or myself, and then the AMA will continue, Nick and so on. So if you have the question now, Nick is prepared. So yeah, maybe you can go straight into it.
Yeah, okay, we might do that and get straight into the questions. So thank you for that, Mirko. Let me bring them up here. So the first one was around, obviously, something that's on everyone's mind around the Launchpad, and is it being released? Some people have seen, Andrew mentioned that the Launchpad is coming this week. So can we give some clarity around that?
With the Launchpad, we are aiming to announce a new game every Wednesday. So this Wednesday, we'll be announcing the first big blockbuster. There'll be a press release that goes out, and then subsequently it will be posted in the community. So we're aiming for a new blockbuster game every Wednesday. At the moment, we're at legal with at least 5 games. 2 have been confirmed. So one will be announced this Wednesday, one will be announced the following Wednesday, and so on. With a lot of these games, the IDO is not yet have a set date because of the uncertainty that's been in the market, but now we see Bitcoin rallying and it being a lot more positive. Then we guess we're going to be seeing some confirmed dates coming very soon.
Very nice. And
yeah, that's also general for the market. It's definitely there's going to be so many launches, and yeah, we need to pick the ones we really want to launch, and because now I think May is now April, of course they're going to be launches, but May is, I think, full of launches, because you need kind of, let's say, 4 weeks to maybe minimum as preparation time for marketing. So now when it's more greener, I think now the project mindset will now be preparation for launches. So there is even more opportunities for us to launch, but also we need to consider, depends on how many holders we have after maybe 1 or 2 launches, how many we can get into the for May, because the amount is also important, and we have some good conversations going on. Just on that note, my apologies for the last AMA, by the way, because as you see, I'm here in Dubai, not at the moment in Bali. Tonight there is it was first day of the Binance conference. Today it's not interesting. Sorry, Binance. Tomorrow is GameFi NFTs, but tonight we have a meeting with there is people from Yield Guild, Ancients Age, Polkastar, or Avocado, YGGC. There's many people tonight, and Cyball will be there, so it's going to be a good event. Some VCs, tier ones, like Jump Crypto, Morningstar. It's going to be a very good event, and so that's a little update from our side here in Dubai, working hard to make everything possible. And also we If you're familiar with blockchains, EVM compatible blockchains, and this is basically if you check your wallet, let's say in all the wallet, as a quick intro, all the wallets you can, let's say, have on AVAX, on other blockchains, and you have still the same wallet. This is all EVM compatible blockchains. So our partner who we launched or who built tech for the Launchpad, they're lining up with all these blockchains also, let's say, a marketing push together with Chainlink, with our partners who are all involved for the Launchpad once we really get in the final stages. So yeah, it's a lot of things are brewing. So thank you for your interest and yeah, being always a good community, good support. And yeah, Nick, please, next question.
Yeah, all good. Let's fly through them. The next one is, so there's a legendary tier for the upcoming Launchpad. A few questions around the perks with it. What is meant by early access to games / NFT drops? So we have some new people to Unix. Do you guys want to give an idea? We'll go through some of these.
Yeah, so the legendary tier is basically, or what's the benefit to be a guild Launchpad and having a legendary tier in our guild GameFi Launchpad is because we talking to all the games in a very early stage. You know, like we're talking to games they released maybe in 1.5 years. And what all these games want is basically a playable demo. You know, like so, and they want the guilds to play these games. You know, so early access is basically some games, of course, like big time. They have their paid passes, but some games, alpha and beta access, for example, for just an example, the Horizon, we got like 500 slots. For what else? Meta Ops, Krabana, Ascenders. There's more games. I cannot name them all. So we get like an early access, you know, like beta, you know, like from for example, from traditional market. You get an early access, and you're the first one who can play before anybody else. Same as there's a lot of times NFT drops for what games is launching, and people giving kind of whitelist spots for these NFTs, especially as a guild when it's a pure gaming NFT, but also blue chip NFT lamps. As a large community, you can always negotiate. You can say, we can support you. Of course, if we stand behind the project, and in return they give us like NFTs, whitelist spots that you like can mint maybe before other people these NFTs. So this is a little bit about the legendary tier. But I think most important for the new people who just came in and not really understand the legendary tier is that, you know, a Launchpad is one thing. Yeah, it's like it's usually the latest or the earliest stage. Sorry, for a retail person to participate in an IDO. You know, but what we also enable will be in the decision-making progress in which game we invest, for example, as Unix fund, but also we have allocations in seed and private rounds. What we will share or we want to share depends on if the DAO, if the community voted for the game, and we can share these allocations with token holder. And of course, a legendary tier will benefit you for that. So this is the perks basically.
Yeah, nice. And the next part of that question is, well, actually, kind of answer that. Are those going to be for your studios games that are coming, or would these be for other games as well? And what would it involve?
Well, sorry, can you just repeat that question, please? We just lost sound.
Yeah, that's okay. So are those going to be for games that your studio is developing, or would these be for other games as well? And who would it involve?
This is, I mean, of course, if we make an NFT drop, of course, we benefit our community in the first place, you know. But so in general, all games are very like Delusium, one of our partners. They gave us like, I don't know how many thousands of NFTs to give away, you know. So and this one we made public because it's a collaboration, right? But there's many more NFTs coming from other games, from our side, you know, where of course the Unix community and of course the tier holder can benefit from.
Yeah, and another one on the Launchpad for the perks. Also, for the 700 plus private allocation for the game IDOs on the Launchpad, what size of investments are we talking, and are they going to be locked up for a certain period of time? It
Yes.
seems as if you guys are ready to launch any day now, and how many gaming ideas are planned for the coming months?
All of the games that we are taking allocation in have got different amounts. So the one that we're announcing tomorrow, Simon, I believe they've give us a $450,000 allocation for the Launchpad. So Legendary and Epic, possibly even Rare, will get a guaranteed allocation. The sizes of these allocations has not been decided yet. It'll probably be a sizable allocation like that. Common and uncommon will probably go into a lottery system, and then Rare, Epic and Legendary will have a guaranteed allocation. And obviously the higher tier you are, the more allocation you will get, I would have thought. But other games out there are only going to be giving us an allocation of sort of 250.
And it's also like, for example, we will have partnerships with other launchpads. So let's say you have $1 million of allocation, of course, then you can sell $1 million. But let's say we make a co-launch with Avalanche, for example, or DAO Maker, then we have maybe only 200 or 500,000. So the allocation depends a little bit on and it's not on us to decide. Of course, we will have a purely maybe launching on Unix
exclusive
project, exclusive one. Yeah. That's on the tier system. This is really depends on the project, and you will see the allocation size, and we have many more AMAs, and where you can basically talk straight on, once the Launchpad is live, what's good, what's not good, and we take any feedback and try to make the best impact on the community. This is the goal. From the projects, I mean, confirmed, we're looking at 5 at the moment, 6 coming, and then, but throughout the year, and what I said, like, we're talking already to like, and this is just a number because they're in early stage, but we want to finalize the legal part right now. And I think throughout the year that we're looking at another 20 and really solid, like amazing projects, what in other, considered as really like with tier 1 backing, with AAA portfolio team members, whatever. Yeah. So really a good progress here. I think I don't want to say we are the best Launchpad, what is out there, but really the unique selling point as a guild plugging into a game and launching with a huge community to supporting them. It's like everybody is super amazed about it. And we had today another very nice comment from another guild, because every guild have a different model, right? And they said, like, you guys are really focusing on the gaming part, like really becoming like the let's say the support protocol between a game and players, like we're becoming like the middleman, the real one, like really pushing for gaming with our activities and so on. That was super nice to hear, because
very nice.
Like sometimes we don't know how we look on the outside. So yeah, that's on that.
It's good to get recognition from other guilds that Unix is really there for the gaming ecosystem, not just acting as a fund like some of the bigger guys are. But what I'd also like to say, Nick, to the community is that
we love you guys.
Just because a game does really well, and we feel that it may be, the best game to come onto the blockchain, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be great to launch, because other contributing factors are going to be, what is the value at launch? Sometimes you could have a very, very good game and we think it could be the next best thing. But if they're overvalued and it means our community are going to buy at one price, yet there is no real secondary market, or we don't believe that there is a secondary market in order to give our community a good profit, then we've really got to consider whether we want to launch that game or not. And the second variable is, every game that we're talking to is taking us under consideration or offering us to launch. But we've got to be very strict with what is their go-to-market strategy, what is their marketing plan. Because what happens if you've got the best team in blockchain, the best team in gaming, but yet they're not spending any money on marketing? Well, how will anybody know to buy that on the secondary market? And that's where centralized exchange listings and their strategy for that comes into play. So me and the partnerships team, Mirko, we can go out there and now every single potential blockchain game. But just because they're a really good game to play, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to show our community.
And there's basically our big partner who is well known in the Launchpad space.
The biggest.
He will basically support us there with the expert, with the knowledge and the expertise gained over the years. And we focusing on what we can do the best, especially on the partnership side, and then of course on the community side.
Big shout out as well to Crypto Knob. I know he's just made an appearance in the Telegram chat. I know things are going to get very interesting now. So, any questions?
But that was funny that you, there was actually one from Crypto Knob that you've already answered half of it. His question was, Karmaverse wasn't AAA, that's why you didn't want to launch them, right? Planet Mojo doesn't look like a AAA either. What kind of partnerships can we expect?
Okay, well, I'll tell you who we're talking to and who, as you know, we're very, very close or have done a deal with them, but I cannot confirm what stage we're at, or else I'm just the marketing team will kill me because we're already releasing news tomorrow on 1. But Simon, do you want to take it from here? I can tell you Delysium, I can tell you Cradles, I can tell you... No. This is just people that we're speaking to. No? Okay. Okay, Shrapnel's meant to be probably one...
Simon, you did. Sorry.
We're going to get in trouble here, whatever happens.
Yeah, you let me know what I'm allowed to say, but we're in talks with lots of games. I'm not sure
just
if
a
it's
generic... Okay, who we're talking to just in general. We're not going to say what stage we're at. I'll mention...
Sure, we're talking to Meta. It's a huge game. We've got a massively backed and led by Hirobi Ventures, are leading that round. We've got obviously we're in talks with Block Lords, which is going to be a monster game. We're in talks, obviously, with Planet Mojo, Elysium and Cradles, as you know. We're also in talks with a number of early games to start actually join our accelerator program. I won't mention those because we don't want all our other VCs to join onto those just yet. Who else are we in talks?
Ascenders yesterday. We've got
cool, yeah.
We've got another big call tonight, 8 p.m. Dubai time.
We're allowed to say that.
Yeah, we're speaking to Shrapnel tonight. That's going to be probably going to be one of the best games to come out, as voted by other guilds. What other game did he mention yesterday when we was on the call with?
It was Big time GG.
Yeah.
He mentioned Big Time, and he said, Big Time and Shrapnel were the two games that a lot of people are really tipping. And obviously
we've been offered things like Luke Mogul, Nasara, Meta Oasis, Meta Island.
Hard to please Big Time a lot. I mean, we do a lot of promo for them, and I remain positive promo because I really believe in that game, or many of you know that it's a huge title. I don't know about anything about their launch plans because it's too far ahead. Would be amazing, but again, this is maybe by the time, hopefully, we get a lot of traffic on our Launchpad, and then maybe they consider us. Or what I more believe, and what they're gonna do, maybe they take a huge partner like Binance and list direct on Binance. So then basically you have no launch. So something like that. I think they're choosing really big. But anyway, we have a lot of things going on, and this is only a few who Simon's talking to. I think we Telegram groups. Maybe if you need to upgrade your Telegram subscription, Simon, I don't know.
Put it this way: if they've not launched yet and they're available to launch, then we're definitely in talks. And so far, not one game has turned us down or rescinded the possibility of us launching them. But guys, we're not just making the partnerships with the games. We're also making the partnerships with the Launchpad. So as you all well know or caught the news by now, that we have partnered with somebody who is, in my opinion, one of the biggest Launchpads out there. We're also speaking to, I believe we've got a call with Cedarfire this week. We've spoken to Ava Launch about when projects do come into us. The best strategy sometimes can be to co-launch or have 2-3 launch pads when you are launching. So we're talking to all the launch pads now, and they're speaking to us about the possibility of co-launching certain projects with us, what sort of KYC they go through, what sort of due diligence they do with these games. So all of this information and data is all key to making sure we are launching the best possible games in the future. Not only that as well, our ties to guilds now, you know, macro guilds and even some of the medium-sized guilds is getting stronger and stronger every day. And they're all recognising exactly what Unix is doing with Final Round. And they're always asking, look, have you spoken to this game? Have you spoken to this team? They look really, really good. So we're getting help and support from Launchpads and from guilds. And that is key, I think, when you're launching a project like Final Round.
No, I agree. Very good answers, boys. Very good. We have another one here from Ryan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Super creative. His question was pretty much, he had a couple of questions, which we'll answer now. So Ryan, I hope you're watching. First off is on the Metameet app. So when does the Metameet app supposed to be released? Like what quarter? I don't think it's
Metameet is the secret weapon in this company.
I mean, really, we cannot talk too much about it because it's really...
Please.
No, I mean, really, we cannot give too much details. This is really can damage the process. We're looking at the beta, so when already we have users on it by May. I just had a very long call about the app, and Metameet, the name is awesome. It's just a placeholder. We don't know yet what name is that.
I love the name, Metameet.
Okay.
But the name that my CEO has got is Horrendous Community, and I hope we get the opportunity to vote on the name. Because
we will do that. We make it a community vote about that. But but it's really complex, the app, and we adding really a lot of features because, you know, it's the part that, you know, if you not put enough features in, it can be replicated, I would say, and that's why we want to have a clear roadmap on that. So beta is in May, where we're really already bug testing basically the app, and then I think a month after we are live, and this is version 1. And imagine a communication tool, streaming tool, Tinder, NFTs,
discussion rooms,
like all that. And basically we onboarding, or the whole point is like, metaverse and all the projects, getting them in. It's like we already have connection, so how to not monetize it, but every user can basically participate and get NFTs, tokens, whatever. It's very interesting.
But we are forecasting to have this year over 1 million users on this platform. And not only that, the Unix token will serve as a utility token.
Yeah, that's what we can talk about. Because, I mean, in the beginning, it's free. And because we want to get users, want to learn, you know, and want to, you know, like build it also together with the people, with the community. But then we also want to monetize it. I mean, but like for the Unix token, but in a very simple way, not going crazy. But we're looking at maybe a $10 subscription, for example, or a $10 holding in the token. We don't know yet the price, yeah? So basically, and then if we just run through with the monetizing team, the calculation, if you think you have 1 million user, and let's say everybody need to have, let's say, 10, 20 Unix token, and then just scale it up in a bigger picture. This is like massive just for maybe for a month or you know what's going through as a Unix token. So the holders will increase, the token price will be affected, and it's for sure it's useful, you know. So that's why the app is definitely a little. I don't want to. I feel this is needed here in the market. I think it's an awesome idea. We have awesome feedback about it, and it can be a super success, especially with a big community and our support. And I apologize. I need to go. Our visitors are here.
Our new partners have just walked into the building, so we're going to take this now. We're going to hand you over to Nick and Simon. Please take it away, and we'll speak to you guys later.
Will do. Thank you, guys. See you later. All right. So, it's down to us now to answer a few questions. And you're on mute. Hold on. You got to unmute
I'm going to
yourself.
try and get them to go inside because they're being very loud right now. I'm actually in the same room as Mirko and Andy. Can you go inside?
There you go. All right. That's all right. We'll try and continue to work with what we have.
Yes.
Now, just to finish off some questions on the Launchpad, I had a question here from Moby_E. How do we prevent Unix token dumping on the Launchpad? Will there be a lockup period for the participants? I think maybe if you haven't seen some of our past AMAs, the Launchpad and the token, I mean, you're not spending Unix token to get onto the Launchpad and to access any of the games in that way. You're actually getting your tokens, and you will be able to stake your tokens. The Launchpad will read from that how many Unix tokens you have, and then it'll allocate you a tier, and that tier will give you your perks based on what you have. And I wanted to see if I could show something real quickly, just to give you guys an idea of what's coming. So, Remy, could you share my screen quickly? Okay. So here, guys, this is pretty much what we're going to roll out soon. I know that you've looked at this before. Mirko has shown you, but we're still tweaking it. We're still updating it. And here you'll see that you'll get an idea of what final round is. And when we launch this, it will be there'll still be the Launchpad and staking that we'll have coming soon on it, just because we will have a better idea of the games that want to launch, like which date they actually want to go live. So when that is ready, you'll have access to these buttons as well. But as you can see, if you haven't purchased any Unix tokens before and you want to get into these allocations, it'll tell you here where you can buy them. And these three things, these three buttons or tabs here, it will take you to a Medium article that will explain to you how to participate on final round. So it'll give you a rundown of what it is, how the tier systems work in a bit more depth, and obviously how to get started on final round. And around here, you'll see the tiers with all of their different perks attached to it. And you'll get a little badge that'll be on your profile. And here, I'm going to quickly show this, but you can see all of our partners that we've lined up here. I'm not going to show this for too long, but because we have to release something out of it. And yes, you might just go there and pause it and have a look, but that's why you're the community and you guys get pretty much the alpha to all of these ideas. Okay, so Remy, you can stop sharing that one now. And we have, so that's for that one there. And then Sai, this is more of a question for you and your partnerships team. So how is Unix able to find all the NFT projects it is partnering with? I'm just asking this because there are some projects that have been hyped up from the start. For example, Illuvium, Guild of Guardians, and many others. Is Unix trying to build a possible partnership with these projects as well? The ones that are old, I guess, have been here for a while. Though I would understand it would be harder trying than just giving these. It would be harder to try to get partnerships with them, given that these projects are huge and have great backing, and the hype is much higher compared to many.
So what I would say to this is, how I would answer that is this: it's all about not just who they choose to partner with, it's who we choose to partner with. At the end of the day, we offer any game a huge amount. So we offer them players, we offer them, exposure, we offer them a whole community. So it's actually, if we wanted to partner with those projects, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't be a problem, and we will establish connections to those projects. But we try to get in early in projects because we want to be part of the whole journey. We want to get the NFTs at a good enough price so we can actually equip our community. We want to be part of the token round. We want to be part of really in depth into the project and even try to grow the project if possible. So these projects that are already out, it doesn't make as much sense to us as a business, to us as a community, to us as a project really to go in as deep as we would do to finding out the new gems that are up and coming. So to answer that, it wouldn't be a problem establishing connection with those projects. We could build a partnership, but it wouldn't be worth us investing as much as we do to those up and coming projects.
Yeah, nice, nice. So yeah, it's more about where Unix can add a lot of value. We don't just want to be there as a guild that is putting something in and we get our logo on their partnership banner. We really want to see if we can help in any way, and that's why we've got this whole Unix ecosystem from the gaming studio to the Launchpad. It's really, can we help establish this ecosystem and this GameFi, this next GameFi boom for gaming as something that's here to stay in the long term. And so Unix is getting popular across the NFT and the metaverse. A lot of partnerships and scholarships are being given away to community members. Cool, thank you. My question is, what are the big plans for Unix and for its community this year? I guess that's both communities. So yeah, maybe Sai, you want to go with the partnership side?
Oh, so in terms of the plans for the partnerships, we've got a huge amount of plans. I mean, in terms of building out, am I allowed to say about the website? Is that,
yeah,
right?
You want to go through?
Look, in terms of how we share our research and what we're going to become, we have plans to become.
Maybe Remy, you can share that as well, and then I'll bring it up.
You could say like a coin market cap or a coin gecko of the play to earn world.
And I think Sai's dropped out there.
Hello, am I there? Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you, Simon.
Okay, sure. So yeah, so the idea is we'll be like a, the coin gecko or coin market cap, but a much deeper level of play to earn games. So our research, we're now going to share and bring that to the website. So when you need to look at any type of game, you'll be able to click into our website and we will give you the lowdown, the alpha on the investors, on the advisors, on the tokenomics. Like, we want to educate our community on both, games as an investment and games, the top games to play. So we just want to educate everyone in our community on what the play to earn and play to play sort of sector is about. So that's one sector of what we're doing in the partnerships. We will also continue to build out our partnerships team, so we continue to get in earlier and earlier to projects as we sort of develop our network. We've got such an amazing network right now with investors, with VCs, with other guilds. We're growing and growing and growing. We'd also like to keep partnering with other guilds to sort of almost build like a guild alliance, so we can concentrate on building and raising the bar on the quality and the standard of blockchain gaming and the quality and the standard of how our scholars and our community are treated. So that's just some of the plans that we have with partnerships. There's loads more. I think there's a few more that I can't say, but we're going to be building out this team because we really see it's one of the cornerstones of our business and cornerstones of our project, and we want to be at the forefront of research, development, and partnership.
All right. We're just gonna wait for Sir Nick. I think he's having internet problems.
Bring him on. Bring me another question. Bring me another question. Where is it? I'll challenge.
Okay. We have here coming from Manato Vince. Are you going to launch many NFTs soon?
So are we going to launch our own NFTs? Is that what you mean, Manato? I'm going to assume that's what you mean. So this is what I'm not sure if I can answer this. Look, we've got lots of ideas around, our own NFTs and different things we'll do. All I'll say is watch this space. I'm not sure how deep I can go into that because we really want to bring a lot of utility to the NFTs that we release. They won't just be your average NFTs. They won't just be something that has no utility. Our utilities will have a massive part to play in our ecosystem and in cryptocurrency in general. So that's all I'll say. But yeah, we do have plans and a lot of ideas going around about that.
Okay, another question coming from Rose. I would like to ask, what are the ways to get a Unix token?
Okay, sure. So the ways to get a Unix token, you can get a Unix token on Uniswap, on QuickSwap, on Bitrex, and we hope to be on a number of other exchanges as the year progresses. So there's a number of ways, both on decentralized or centralized exchanges.
Okay. We can get some of the questions coming from the viewers right here while we're waiting for Sir Nick to come up. let's say we have here from Fancy. He said, "Is Unix will be invest more in big time or any other NFT games, which is popular right now?"
So will we invest in big time or any other new NFT games which are popular? Well, to be honest, Fancy, we invest every month. Every month we invest. A lot of the games that we're investing in, you might not even know, or you probably wouldn't have heard about, because we are investing at seed and private. So the games which are already out, we won't be investing in those because they're already out at the moment. So like we did invest in big time. We made a large investment in big time. But yeah, we invest every month. Every month we invest a large amount of money in the best up and coming games and
Right,
their
well,
NFTs.
Thank you so much for that wonderful
can you hear me now?
answer. We
Yeah,
can hear you, Sir Nick. Welcome back.
Hey, sorry. La
The
Nina
floor is
is
yours.
real in Australia. It's been bucketing down, and I think it's just, I don't know what's happening. It's just cut out all my internet. So apologies for the delay. Thank you for taking the wheel on this. And sorry for everyone for cutting the flow there. Let's get back into it. I've got my questions up here, so it's good. My laptop hasn't died, so we'll keep on going with this. And it's more so on, actually one more for Sai, from the CMO of Dragon Sea. Hi, I'm from the Dragon game, and I have a marketing proposal. Please tell me whom I can talk to. So yeah, you can reach out to Simon for that. You'll see him on our Unix Gaming official chat, and he's the king of partnerships. So he will handle anything that you need in terms of getting our community involved with your project as well. Another one is, okay, so on the giveaways and things like that, I wanted to show you guys what we're doing, but I guess I'll just make the update here. So as you all know, we have a lot of giveaways that we've done in the past week. Some with Delysium, which is now on the third round of the giveaways, which will end on Friday this week. And we've already had 2 rounds of the Delysium giveaway. So these ones here, they're actually with the Delysium team. Sally and Krim have made a small announcement already. But what happens with this from now is that we've given the list of the winners to the Delysium team. So if you're in their Discord, they're going to reach out to you on Discord. And Sally and Karim will reiterate this again in one of their videos that's going out on Wednesday about how to do that. So yes, keep an eye on that. But if you're already part of the Delysium Discord, they should be reaching out to you on that. The other one is the Unix Gaming Milestone giveaway for the ApeCoin giveaway. That one was a really good one as well. We have 10 winners that will be announced. These 10 winners will be announced on a YouTube live stream with Sally and Krim as well on Wednesday. We're going to release a Twitter post tomorrow, just to let everyone in the community know that it's coming, and just to keep an eye out for that. So that's that there. And that's pretty much it. So in terms of giveaways, guys, generally how it works is that we'll run the giveaway in the Gleam contest and whatever platform that we're running it on. And then afterwards, we will send out, if it's for another project, they usually handle it with their community and their Discord. They'll send you a PM. If it's from us, and depending on the number of winners that we have, but usually it's around like 10 to 20, we will announce it on our live streams, and it'll usually on the Unix Play to Earn YouTube channel. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to quickly have a look at some of the questions that we have. Okay, so just a question from Arab here. We only have 3,200 holders. What steps are you taking to pump those rookie numbers up? Yeah, I know. It's the numbers. We know that we have a lot of marketing coming out. For example, with the Launchpad and Final Round, and the partners that we're working with, we're going to have them. Well, actually, they are already having a lot of marketing stuff they're ready to announce. We're just matching it with press releases, and these press releases are going to go over anyway. Go over pretty much everything. There's going to be massive marketing push there, and we know that we've brought up Cameron Foose a few times. He's actually been waiting to release a video, but we wanted this Launchpad to be one of those aspects that he touched base on, to really give some huge impact. And again, I mean, with the Elysium that's being announced and launched very soon, I mean, if people want to get into that early allocation, then they have to have Unix tokens. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So along with our marketing, along with how we guide people on how to use the fund.
Nick, you're cutting out quite a bit. I don't know if that's your or is that
this should help it a lot.
Okay, that's coming from Sir Nick.
Now
I think
another
Sir
one
Nick
for
is
Mark.
having internet problems right now.
Staking epochs still running, and if so, how many epochs are left? So yes, the staking epochs are still running. If you check our website right now, we are only on the I can't even check it. So I think we're only on the 4th epoch at the moment, and in total there will be another 6, including this current.
Nick, what we'll do, Remy, do you want to just finish off with a question or two, and then we'll round off?
Yes,
I
yes.
think Nick's cutting out, so sorry about that, guys.
Thank you so much for having us, Sir Nick. And I think Sir Nick is having technical problems with his internet connection right now. So we're just gonna grab some few of the questions coming from the community as well. Coming from Paraboloom, we have here what are the other functions of Unix tokens? Simon?
Okay, sure. So the functions of the Unix token and what we plan, I mean, we have a lot of functions that are coming for the Unix token. So the Unix token will be used on our learn to earn education platform. We use it for staking. It'll be used in some of the games that we are making. It can be used on our Launchpad. And it will also be used on the other utilities where we have a marketplace that we're building. We have like the Metameet that, as Mirko was describing earlier. So we have so much utility that we are building into the token, and so much more utility that is coming to the token. We realize that a lot of projects don't have any utility to the token. We don't want to be, and we are not one of those projects.
All right. Okay. I think that's it. Sir Simon.
Well, listen, guys. I really appreciate anybody who's come along to watch this AMA or ask any questions. Anytime that you have questions, please join us in the Telegram. Reach out to us wherever you can. And we appreciate you guys staying with us and sticking with us. And we continue to grow. And the journey's only begun, but we have so many things planned for you guys, for our team members, and for all of us. And it's going to be a good future. Anything you want to say, Remy?
I think thank you so much for having us, Sir Simon, of course, Sir Mirko, and Andrew as well. I think they're so busy right now with the meetings. And then thank you so much as well to Sir Nick for having that good questions and great answers coming from from him as well. No, thank you so much. As of course to our viewers right now, thank you so much for those wonderful. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sharing as well. And we will be seeing you again for the next Community AMA. Simon, thank you so much.
Guys, take care and see you soon.
Bye bye.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.